welcome with part 2 of this video. So let's move on with this tutorial. So what you want to do first is we will go and add the effects, because this is how we're going to make the animation and the keyframing. So first we want to go to our text that we want to do with the random effector. What we want to do is we go to caps and we're going to change the steps to 3 and radius to 4. Kind of I think that's good. So now we will go to we will see fillet type. We need to change in no, this isn't it. Here we need to change it in quadriangles. That's for the particles that it will be split in. So let's do this on quadriangles. Then the object, the subdivision, I need to look for here we go. Subdivision we will get to wait, I will let you see what happens. So you can get this up. It depends on how deep your object is. I will put it on, let's say 8. Check out, this is 8 as well. Go on as well to the caps and see, this is quadriangles as well. So now let's move on through here. You see, this particles will create with quadriangles, so that's for the movement that will happen. Now we will go to let me see. The regular grid, we need to do this, and we need to change the width to 5. Let's make it no 7. 7 looks good to me. Okay, then we will add the poly effects. So let's look. We go to mograph, poly fx. We want to make it a child of this. I think if we make it a child of this one, it should work. So we want to be it a child, so it selects this text. Okay, let's go and take our object and move it to there, so it's standing in the text. Alright. Okay. Let's take my front look again. Zoom in again. Alright. Okay, so when that's done, we will go to transform and put this to 0, 0, 0. Oh, we need to drag it in this text, of course. Alright, it needs to be there. So your text will disappear. That's very normal. Alright, what we want to do then is go to fall off and take the infinited to linear. So it should only when you drag it through. Voila. Okay, and get a front view again. Okay, and then when that's done, you go to orientation. Wait a moment, orientation, and we want to go to +X because I want the particles to go away. If you get minus x, they will come in. So truly depends on what you want. If you want up, you need to take, I think it's this one, and z is if you want it to come in like backwards. So but I'm going to stick with plus x, positive x. So let's go to this one, and normally we should here square. Voila, it will give us a nicer look. So here you have the fall off. It depends on how much particles you want. If you see, gives it some more particles if you set it on 100. If you set it on 0, it will give non-particles. So I will go like 65. Okay, that's good for me. What we want to do now to get more beautiful particles than this, we will add a random effector. Let's look effector and random. So you see the parts, they change. Now we need to go and take the random effector where it is. Okay, let's get a front view again. Let's zoom in. Make sure it's on. Okay. Normally it should work. Let's see. Okay, I don't really know what the problem is. Alright, but oh yeah, I see. So I actually want more particles. So let's see how we can change that. Can we make this just bigger? Let's see. If we make this, alright, that looks more better. I think that's better. Okay. I don't know, but the black parts aren't breaking that well. Let's see what's the problem. This is the black text. Let's go and look. We need to put regular grid and 7. I forget. So let's see. Oh, I don't need to drag this text. Make sure you get the poly effects, and that looks good to me. Less more fall off. Let's take it to about 50. Alright, let's zoom out. Let's get a nice view on it. Let's put the text back. Alright, so let's take this and you'll see the text disappears. So that looks good enough to me. Maybe I want this a little bit bigger. Well, not that big. Oh. Yes. Damn. Let's see if that is good. Okay, good enough for me. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now let's get started with the other effects, because we of course need other movement than just the text exploding or dividing. So this is how you make your text exploding, like you can see in my intro. But now I don't gonna use that. Sorry for making all this, but we're just gonna now I'm just gonna let you show to how to use other effects with just keyframing. So now we take this text and we no first let's do the camera. If you got your nice view, let's say I will zoom in a little bit more. Okay, I think this is pretty nice. So you always will check with this button so you can see if it's really nice when it's rendered. So let's see, almost done. And that looks good to me. So let's go camera and keyframe. What we now want to do is we go to this text, move it a little bit to here, a little bit up. Oh no. We need to get it on his normal position for the start, and make sure you first keyframe it so it stands there in the beginning. Then we move up to like 10 frames, because it's not 10 seconds. Then a little bit to here. Let's do that. So keyframe that. Now what's happened? You see, it goes up. If I play it, you see. And what I want to do then is I want to go to 25, drag it back down, drag it to here, and drag it there. So what it's going to do is bam bam, and then I want to go to 45 and make it disappear all the way, and keyframe that. So now I think this should look good. Okay, good to me. So then go back to camera, keyframe it here again. Then let's go and zoom in on our symbol. So when we got a nice view, let's move that text a little bit. Okay, that's perfect to me. Alright, we will keyframe the oh no. Go to camera. You need to go take like 55, zoom in, get a nice position, a little bit out, a little bit more out, like that, and keyframe that. So we want to go to this mode text and this tube with control. No, we just want the tube. Okay, let's keyframe the tube. This is a really simple animation to make, so just you can do your thing with it, but this is just a basic explaining. You can make the explosion instead of this, or whatever you want. So, but now I'm going to make this. First, I need to drag it to, let's say 75, and turn it around like 2 times. Let's search the right point like this and keyframe. Then move on to 90. Okay, good enough. And turn 2 times like this. 1 and that's a 2, and keyframe that. So now let's play it from the beginning. Alright, our text moves. Whoa, that wasn't really what I meant it to be. Okay, let's see what's wrong. So let's delete this one. Alright, so all are moving this way now. So we need to be sure that the tube is keyframed when it's doing nothing, and go to 90, and let's just spin it a little bit around. Normally it should go one time and another time like this. Go one time, 2 times, and keyframe. Oh, no. Okay, so that's affect what you can do with this circle. That's the one you can see in my intro. So you can do a lot of effects. You just need to make up something and keyframe it, what you actually want to do. But first here you can set it a little bit more time. Voila. Let's go here and over here. I need to select this one and delete it. Because what we are going to do is we are going to add a light. When that's done, I need to see where my light is at. Alright, and let's move it to there. Okay, zoom in. Okay, let's drag it a little bit behind that wall. Voila. Turn around. Why won't I turn correctly? Oh gee, that's not good. This is no good. So let's go to camera. Alright, that's also a handy thing about this camera. Now I need to find my lamp. Where is it? Oh no. No, it's light down. Okay, I see. Whoa. Where the hell is... Okay, let's just delete that lamp and add a new one. I'm sorry for that, guys. Sorry for my struggling, but it's my first time of making tutorials like this, so don't be mad at me, please.
Hey, wake up!
If you heard that, that was my TeamSpeak. Alright, here we go. What we want to do now is we're going to the light settings. So cars all look good, but I want to go to no lens. And you can take flashlight sun, you can take everything you want, but I want to make a sunny effect. So I take sun 1. You won't see it in just this view, but let's drag it on nice to this. And let's do a short render. So you will see the light is special. And we're going to do something with that. Wait for it. You see it's became more yellow, but you see as well this. This isn't really the effect I wanted it to be. Let's see, is it sun 2 I need? I don't think so. I think it was sun 2. Let's see, no, flashlight did it. Let's go for sun 2. I think that's the more beautiful. So we want to change this, might 75. Let's try out. So that's the clearness. It won't shine that hard anymore. It will be a little bit more or less, because I think it shines too hard. Let's see. Okay. Looks good for me. Only with one problem. It won't. I want it to be right on. I think it's more better like this. Let's see. I'm sorry for all this rendering, but yeah, you might skip if you want. Alright, and let's change the bright back to 100, and this should be good. Okay, I will do it with. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to drag our light behind the wall. So let's check if we see the light. If we still see the light, we need to delete this and check if we see the light. Let's see. No, so that's perfect. Now we will keyframe the light right here. Oh no, is the camera okay? There. And we will get it into here. No, needs to be on 60 seconds to get on here. Keyframe. See, voila. Then let's circle it around and round. So let's go to 70, 10 seconds, and let's get it to right here. Alright, then let's go to 80, and let's get it right about here. Then let's go to 90 and try and get it to right about here. Whoa, that isn't right. I don't know what I keyframe, but right about here. Let's go to 59 and let's keyframe it about here, and then let the light disappear again. On about 105 we will get the light to be disappeared right over there, and then this intro should be done. So let's watch how it goes. Whoa, That isn't the deal. Oh, okay, I get it. Alright, and it goes like this. Goes like that. Oh, my light isn't really good. So let's see what we can do about it. Let's set my light here. No, let's leave that. So let's go one arrow back. Go to light. I want to go to light and settings. Let's try if this is 150. Okay, we can do that. Let's render that and see if it gives a better view. Okay, that's good for me. So I will render this out, put a music under it, and I will let you see it in a minute. So we'll be right back. Hello, so you might want to know how to render this. So what I've done, I've clicked on this button, I think, and then it starts rendering like so. So you got all the frames right here. 120 with me, 120 with me. I'm sorry for my speaking. So for my render settings, you should look my part 1 at the end. I explained how you should do your settings. So when that's done and when this is rendered, you go to File, Save As, QuickTime Movie. Make sure this is an animation. This is all good for me. Alright. And okay. So let's name it intro T and save. Alright, when that's done, you saved your file. So now I probably will edit it with some music and then I will show it to you guys. See you later. Turn it up.